Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, it's me. Today I would like to present about my review again, but this is slightly different with the previous video that I've uploaded in my YouTube because this is about textbook, and so it will be a little bit more detailed for this book. And before that, I want to introduce about myself. My name is Nisrina Nibras and I'm from 4A in Department of English Education. So I will tell the 3 points that I explained in this video, and the first is about the information of the book, and the second is about the chapter, and the last is about the reason why I choose this book. So for the information of the book, actually this is uh, the third review that I've chosen for this video, and the title is Games for Language Learning, and written by 3 authors, and there are Andrew Wright, David Betteridge, and also Michael Buckby. Yeah, as you know, that games are activities that can attract, entertain, and also challenge someone to play. And this activity requires interaction between someone else. And moreover, games can take rest your minds when you got a tough day or a tough problem. So it will be more helpful for you when you got the stress mind. And for this book, it's different with what you are thinking because this book tell about the information of game for language learning. So it doesn't use a computer, handphone, or internet, and it will of natural game which related about skill such as listening, writing, reading, and speaking, and also explain about the game for grammar, spelling, and vocab, and also icebreakers and warmers. So it will be more fun if you know about some of the game for this book. So that the chapter of this book consists of 3 chapters that relate about the first is icebreakers and warmers, which mean is the aim of this game is for make comfort the student and also build their confidence and focus. And the name of this game is Care and Share, which introduce about yourself and your friend profile. Like example, my name is Nisrina Nibras and my hobby is reading, and your friend uh, should tell about the same thing like, hello, her name is Nisrina and her hobby is reading, and my name is Putih and my hobby is skyling. And that is example of a game of icebreaker and warmers. And for the second is about speaking games, and for this game you will be more active, more confident, and more be brave because speaking is related with the information, so you will explain about the information uh, when you see about the picture or something that will be explained. And you can play this game with the name of this game is slowly reveal a picture, and slowly reveal a picture which uh, related about when when the teacher have the picture and hide the picture in the book, and the children when open the book will explain and identify about the picture. So that's about the game of speaking games. And for the next is about listening games. And for listening games, you know that you will hear about the speaker said, and maybe it perhaps will be explicit or implicit, and and this is sometimes will be very difficult, and you can improve your listening skill with this game. And the name of this game is Listen and Draw. What is the Listen and Draw? And Listen and Draw is the game when the game is related with the two people, and the first people is explain or telling about the descriptive text, and the children will draw about the explanation when the narrator says, and that is the game of listening. And the fourth is about the writing game. For writing game is about the true and false essay, and I think for the writing game is related for student to make a good sentences, and also find the interesting word that can make sentences will be a good. And the name of this game is True and False Essays. For True and False Essay, this is related with the two people, I mean the student, and also the second is the teacher. And for the student should write an essay like a descriptive text, for instance telling about the Paris, and the teacher will tell the student for making a 5 point incorrect sentences. After essay has finished, the teacher will call one person for come forward to read and also find the 5 point incorrect sentences. And for the next is the reading games. I think for the reading games it's related with the writing, because this is similar and consist with the text. And the name of this game is text word by word, because text word by words is encourage the student for make a speculation about what the words is, and guess what the means about that word. And six is about the vocabulary and spelling game. I mean, for this game it's very easy to understand and easy for to remember, because for the vocab, I mean without vocab we can't uh, string the words and can't make the communication with other peoples. So that uh, we should know about the word when we are in childhood. And the name of this game is Philly game. And I mean a Philly game, which the games who related with the teacher and the student. The teacher will give the sum of the picture for the student, and also introduce about the picture, what it's about. Maybe it's a grapes, and the student will repeat it about the teacher said, and also the remember about the word is. And before and after the teacher has already explained and explained about the about as already explained about the some of the pictures, the teacher will uh, make a randomly the picture, and also call one person to come forward and choose one pick by pick, for one picture by one picture, for telling about what the picture is. And the last game is about grammar game. For the grammar, we know that we should knowing a pattern of the making sentences, like a present, a past, and a future, so that for this game it will be make you easier for learning about the pattern of the sentences. I mean, we can play the game for this skill. And the name of this game is Paper Fortune Teller game. It's like we can or we should make like a candy square, and we should write the numbers and also the sentence that you should say or explain about the game. And after the candy box has already, uh, we can choose the one person for choose the number. And when the student choose the number, maybe number 6, is explain about the future sentences. The student should make five five feature sentences, and that's about the writing games. And so that's all about the games that I've explained later. And yeah, it will be so much fun if you know and introduce with your student. And actually, the reason why I choose this book is because when the first time I wanna find the book in the library, the library in my college, I found this book for the first time, and I love like a love at first sight. And because when I look the title is the games for language learning, I think this book will be a so amazing book, because the explanation of this book is so easier to understand, and also very helpful for the teacher. What from the beginner or expert teacher, because when you uh, make the games in your learning, the student doesn't uh, doesn't doesn't feel bored when get the learning. The student will get a spirit and will be active for uh, study a language learning. So that's all about my review for games for language learning, and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.